As you see it now, the fight's dead even.
It's just about dead even, yes.
And the pace picking up considerably. Pryor off the stool and right in Alexis Arguello's lap.
This fight is incredible. Both men throwing bombs the whole time.
Just looking back to make a decision.
I'm so happy I'll be tired.
In superb condition. Excellent fight. Uppercut by Arguello. A right hand by Pryor. Right on the eye of Arguello.
He's dumping that right hand up. He goes to the body with it, goes back up to the head. He's changed up completely to that overhand right.
Pryor lunges with the right, and Arguello missed the right.
Arguello's going to the body. Now Pryor's going to the body. With the fight at this pace, those bodies start to take his toll.
The right hand was caught in the glove by Pryor. Not scored, the right on the glove. A little bit of blood showing once more from the eye of Arguello, but it is not any more of a problem now than it was 4 rounds ago. There's a right hand uppercut that caught Pryor leaning in, but again it didn't hurt him. Pryor continues to work on the eye of Arguello. Another right hand and a left hand. Pryor now. And Arguello grabbing for a moment.
Come on, man.
That
What
was
the
a
fuck you guys
sensational
doing, man?
round, I thought.
What you doing?
We saw the championship parts of
Wake
these
up now,
two
John.
fighters.
You had you banned this fight by 1 point. And that's
There's
how
the
the scorecard.
right underneath
Gotta
by
win this
Arguello.
round big.
The right
Stop
push
it
on the
now.
jaw early.
Keep the dudes
It's
up.
amazing that Pryor was able to come back the way he did after taking such a punishing punch early in the round. Comes back and doubling up with the punches himself.
Every time you get him in the corner.
A 6-punch combination, Ray. It was a beautiful combination.
Vamos, amigos, necesitas no dejarlo reponer. Cuando le pegas, síguelo. Sí, yo sé, pero es lo último. Faltan 3 rounds, faltan 12 minutos. Faltan 12 minutos, Vamos, le puedes dar. Vamos, la tienen.
The bell did ring, as we mentioned. This bell is not very loud. Now Pryor up off the stool. Incidentally, that was the first time between the rounds that I've seen Aaron Pryor draw a deep breath. Pryor forces the attack. This is the 13th round. It is still anybody's guess. Toe to toe. Nobody really doing much damage, but toe to toe slugging.
Notice Wales very close to that hand. I believe something's wrong with him. He's hitting open glove now.
There's a right hand by Pryor. Opens up Arguello for the moment. Pryor leaning into his man now.
He's showing so much stamina.
There always was some question as to just how much he did train for a fight. In this case, I don't think there's any question at all, win or lose. He's really thick and awesome. There's a right hand, snaps the head back, and Pryor is hurt. That was the best punch of the fight. And I mean right on the button. That was like target practice.
That was a beautiful right hand.
I just don't know how anybody else can stand up against that punch. Come back was right. Punch a little bit low by Arguello, and it really just caught Pryor out of position.
Pryor needs to get back inside. It's too dangerous on the outside.
Pryor is throwing his punches a little bit, he's lunging a little bit now. I don't know that he's particularly physically tired, but I think his legs are a little bit shot.
Oh, yes, he's taking some good shots. But again, Roy, you have to appreciate this man's in tip-top shape because Arguello has thrown some right hands that would have knocked out any man. And Pryor also has landed some big punches on Arguello's chin that should have taken any man out.
Arguello's still trying to work, or rather Pryor trying to work on the eye of Arguello. It's still swollen, and a little bit of blood shows underneath the eye, but not so much above it, is where it could cause him more problems. There's a good right hand by Pryor. Another tremendous round.
You're just seeing two championship stallions come down the home stretch here. And they're just going head to head.
Very good that round. Can you keep it up for 2 more
Take a look
rounds?
and see that
6 minutes and
hand.
you're
There it
champion
is.
still, but you gotta win the round.
Whack, batting practice.
Gotta win these 2 rounds.
Where Aaron Pryor gets that reservoir of strength and spirit, it just seems as deep as the
Give me
Ohio
another
River.
piece. Give me another bottle. The one I mix. Okay?
Come on.
Come on. Gotta win these 2 rounds, champ. All right, wait a minute. Here,
One
6
more
minutes.
time from another
Gotta win.
angle, and it'll hurt just as much.
He's
You
tired
appreciate
now.
this angle here.
Okay?
His snap back.
Got to punch back. Win these 2 last rounds. 6 minutes. You can fight for 6 minutes. We go all day in the gym. We go all day in the gym, all right? You work hard now, come on.
Panama is telling Aaron Pryor that he had to win these next 2 rounds. I'm not sure that that's completely accurate, but I would think it would be a pretty good idea. Aaron Pryor now in never land for him. He has never gone in the 14th round of any fight. Domination by Pryor. And a left hand snaps the head of Arguello back. Arguello is wobbling, breathing through his mouth. Pryor being patient. Right hand. It's one of those, here it comes, and it's still scored. Pryor left jab and a combination again. And Arguello's in trouble. Arguello in big trouble against the ropes. Pryor going for the kill, trying to put him away. Arguello trying to cover up. A smashing right hand. Arguello's helpless against the ropes. Arguello's hands at his side. It's over. Aaron Pryor has retained his junior welterweight championship. Arguello slips to the canvas. What a victory for Aaron Pryor.
Incredible, Brian. I've never seen anything like that before.
Just a tremendous victory. There is no taking anything away from either man. And you had to feel at some point somebody would fall. And Aaron Pryor was the man who made Alexis Arguello fall.
If there was any fight that would go down in history, it would be Aaron Pryor and Arguello.
Arguello is still down on the canvas. His handler's administering to him now. Here's a look at Alexis Arguello. His hands were down at his side, and Stanley Christodoulou wisely stopping the fight at the proper time. They will keep him down there, certainly as a precaution. Aaron Pryor was not over-exuberant with his punches. He threw the punches when he had to. When he thought he had his man in trouble was when he went after him, but he fought, I thought, just a tremendously intelligent fight.
He fought a very, very intelligent fight, Barry. I mean, he displayed so much versatility. He started as a puncher, became a boxer.
All right, right now, Larry Merchant is with the winner and still champion Aaron Pryor. Larry, you got it.
Thank you very much. Good job. Thank you. All right, you can work for anything. Thank you.
We have the man who is still the champion of the world in the junior welterweight division. Aaron Pryor, would you describe that fight for us, please?
Well, I wanted to prove to the people, since HBO gave me my first opportunity, that I was a counterpuncher, a boxer, and that I could take my times and pick a guy that was a mechanic like Arguello out in the later rounds.
What happened toward the end? It looked like neither one of you could hurt each other, even though you were hitting so hard. Did you feel that he was getting weaker?
Yes, I did. But, you know, he was always dangerous, always doing the fight. You've seen that by those devastating right hands he was throwing.
Okay,
But,
come on, champ. Let's go.
put my
Let's
punches
go.
together.
Let's go, champ. We got to go.
Later rounds, you know, I knew that I would come on victorious. But my trainer, Panama Louis, did a great job. Curly did a good job.
Let's check out
Thanks, HBO. Thanks,
Check out
Bob.
Arguello, champ.
I'm happy that I proved to the people. Let me go meet the champion. Let me go talk to the champion of the world.
Let's go. We got a long way to go.
All right, back to ringside.
Okay, thank you very much, Larry Merchant. And all of a sudden, it is just like that. It is over. It was starting to look as though we were going to have a decision that really could have gone either way. And just in an instant, it was Aaron Pryor just all over the title holder, Alexis Arguello. Let's take another look at just how it ended, Ray.
Well, Aaron Pryor just came on strong. I don't know where he got the energy from. He hurt Arguello with that overhand right, and you see here, he just stayed on top of his man. I felt Arguello could come back because he's a very defensive fighter, but it's just too many punches thrown by Aaron Pryor. That right hand did the most damage in that round.
And that was just one of many. But again, you can't emphasize enough what an intelligent fight he fought. He came into this fight with the reputation just as a brawler, and he said, I'm just going to come at the guy, and I'm going to throw 100 punches around, and if 10 of them land,
Well,
that's
that right
enough.
hand there, Barrett, and the second right hand was the punch that really did a number, followed with a left hook that was partially blocked. And again, another overhand right by Pryor. Pryor, he's just a machine. Perpetual motion.
Well, after watching the films of Aaron Pryor and seeing him over the years, I really, to be very honest with you, just thought of him as just a brawler. Well, he proved that he was much more than just a brawler and was more than a worthy champion.
Well, now you can really see some of the punches, I mean, the power of Aaron Pryor. He gets inside, and he stays there. He did the right thing. These two guys, I really didn't expect this fight to go the distance, or at least 14 rounds. And Aaron Pryor shows so much will and determination and skill, if anything.
So Aaron Pryor retaining his junior welterweight championship, and right now you kind of have to look and say, what's next for this guy? Does he step up? Does he go down? He really could fight either as a welterweight or as a lightweight, and maybe is even more effective as a lightweight.
Well, we see here that Arguello is completely out of it. Aaron Pryor, he has the strength of a welterweight. I'm really, you know, I think words cannot describe, I mean, the way how much I'm impressed with both fighters. I mean, Pryor, I think what he should do now is go and soak up all the recognition he can because he deserves everything now. This fight with Arguello brought out the true Aaron Pryor.
Well, we talked about hungry fighters, and I don't think there's any question but that virtually from the day he lost to Howard Davis in the 1976 Olympic trials, he has been a hungry fighter. Larry?
Incidentally, Pryor was ahead on 2 of the 3 officials' cards by 2 and 3 points, which more or less jibed with my card. Of course, if that last round would have gone the distance, it would have been a 2-point round for Pryor. So he was going to win the fight one way or another, but he made it rather decisive.
Panama Lewis, of course, told him he had to win the last 2 rounds. Talk about winning it. He won the last round real big, and the last one was the 14th.
And of course, that should stir up some memories for you, Ray. The 14th round, much as Holmes did when he had to late in the fight against Cooney, much as you did against Hearns.